Hello there, Hugs in Diamond Bar, California. And today we are here because we are celebrating 1 year anniversary of, let me get the book actually. Sorry. It's the 1 year anniversary of Hechizera, Sultry spells. Let's go shout, yay! Yeah. And then, if you don't know about the Yosa, it's also a commemorative 2 years of the book that started it all, A Church of My Own. Yay! And then if you watch my YouTube channel, Litstack, you would know that I read a poem out of this book back in August, West of the Santa Ana. Yay! Yeah. So today's celebration. I'm a little hyper right now, full brew. So let's get into it. So we're all here to celebrate Diosa. It's also her earthly birthday today. Yeah. Yeah.
21.
21.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. And if you've seen some flyers of the event for today, you know there's a couple special poetic appearances. And our first person that's going to be reading is going to be Paula Gutierrez. I'm going to go ahead and pass the camera to her. You can feel free to adjust it.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Well, thank you for having us. Diosa. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wait. She's my madrina. Yeah. So, well, we're gonna start with Spanish, la dosis de español. And I'm gonna read a poem in Spanish. So if you don't understand, go with my voice and feel it. So, yeah, I can start.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Thank
here.
you. Okay. So, this poem is called No digas que está muerta. I'm used to do it like standing, so I feel like
You want to stand?
No, it's fine. So, no digas que está muerta. Estas palabras taladran mi corazón y mi memoria. ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Es de terror, de dolor o es de amor? ¿De qué se trata esta historia? Era una tarde como muchas, llenas de amor, humo en el fogón, con salsa de chile verde y carne en el asador. Ya vente a comer, viejo, mi abuela le gritó a Papito José. Yo solo he hecho estas tortillas, te van a gustar, vas a ver. Comieron con calma, saboreando el rico manjar. Y como todos los días, ella trae una postemilla, brillante mirada, uno que otro coyote, allá en el cerro se escuchaba. Con una voz quebrantada y nerviosa, mi abuela despertó a mi abuelo y apretándole la mano le dijo, José, ¿qué me pasa que no me muevo? Él rápidamente se levantó y prendió el quinqué, viéndola a ella y a los niños sin saber qué hacer. Vamos al doctor, porque me estoy entiesando, sin saber qué pasaba y con mucho miedo corrió con el vecino a decirle lo que estaba ocurriendo. Dejaría a los críos esa madrugada porque ellos están durmiendo. Difícilmente levantó a mi abuela que ya no podía hablar. No te preocupes, viejita. En un rato llegaremos y el doctor te va a curar. Y allá van por el camino silencio, con el corazón en un hilo y con la luna brillando, siendo la única testigo. No digas que está muerta. Por fin llegaron al centro de salud, muy lejos del rancho, por cierto, con 1 o 2 doctores, lleno el lugar de lamentos, con oraciones y dolores en todos lados, unos con dolor de panza y otros esperando milagros. Por favor, díganme qué tiene, por favor. Mi abuelo preguntaba con miedo y dolor al ver asomada sin moverse, lo inundaba el temor. Vinieron a ella, por ella y ya no la vio más. Él afuera esperando una respuesta, Pasaron las horas y por fin la enfermera dijo, ¿ya habló? El corazón le volvió al pecho, corrió a la camilla y con mucho amor la abrazó. Ya ve por Irma, José. Mi niña, pobrecita, mi madre en esos tiempos era una bebita. Mi abuela le pidió que la trajera, pues estaba muy chiquita. Vaya por sus hijos, al cabo su esposa se tiene que quedar. Y aquí a que se regrese, tal vez de alta la vamos a dar. Papito José, emocionado, se montó en la camioneta y manejó rápido con muchas ganas de traer a sus hijos. Al ver a su mamá, pues el susto ya había pasado. Ya vienen de regreso, la retalía de chiquillos sentados atrás de la camioneta, mis tíos, mi tío Chuy, mi tío Chema, mi tía Cande, mi tía Juana, mi tía Candita y mi tía Teresa. Al llegar, con todos y su pequeñita en brazos, mi mamá. Fue rápidamente a buscar a su amada sin saber que en un segundo su corazón se haría pedazos. ¿Dónde está mi Chelo? ¿Dónde está que no la veo? Un frío recorría su cuerpo y la voz se le cortaba, preguntando sin parar por qué no la encontraba. Señor, señor, cálmese, deje de gritar. Venga con nosotros, le tenemos que informar. Todo era un caos, de la alegría al miedo, de la emoción al temor. Después de escuchar está muerta, solo recuerda el dolor. El dolor que te entume los huesos, el dolor que te quema por dentro, el dolor que te paraliza, el dolor que te ahoga y te ciega al oír que tu amada ha dejado de vivir. Maldita carne, maldita postemilla, maldito tétanos, malditos tiempos sin cura, pidiendo a la muerte que a él también le diera sepultura. Uno de los encargados se aproximó y le dijo a Papito José, mira, con ella muerta vas a tardar mucho en entregártela y te saldrá muy caro, yo lo sé. Y con todos tus niños alrededor, aquí sin tener que comer. Mejor llévesela como si estuviera desahuciada. Y así cuando salgan no le van a cobrar nada. Papito José, sin dinero, sin recursos, sin nada, ya ni con su esposa y con el alma destrozada. Yo los llevo para su rancho, dijo alguien por ahí. A usted, a los críos y a la enfermita. Los niños bien portados atrás en la camioneta como siempre, sin decir nada. Solo mi madre era la que lloraba. Y mi abuelo, sosteniendo a su mujer, abrazándola fuerte, que con solo una sábana iba tapada. No digas que está muerta y esconde tu dolor. Cuando llegues a esa puerta, solo abraza tu amor. Y así como si nada, el chofer cruzó la reja y el guardia solo vio a unos niños y a una pareja, sin saber que el mundo se abría y se desmoronaba, cambiando el destino de todos en esa camioneta. Mi madre y mis tíos perdían a su Pilar en una turbia madrugada. Y allá va Papito José por el camino empedrado, cargando un bulto y con la mirada perdida, apretando con fuerza a quien fue, es y será el amor de su vida. Gracias. Thank you. Esa es historia real.
Yeah. Well, muchas gracias para eso, Paula. That was awesome. Thank you so much for reading and kicking us off here. All right, so up next, I've done stuff in coffee shops for like the last few years. Last year, I did have the first ever Pomona Port Laureate read for the reading series I did over there, and I'm very, very happy to have the second one here right next to me, reading to us right now. So please get up for Cesar K. Aguilar.
What's up?
Yeah.
Reigning Supreme.
Yes.
Reigning Supreme. But one important thing I want to say is that I want to celebrate Diosa. I want to celebrate my homegirl because not only is she an amazing poet, right, with this badass collection right here, but she always supports. And she's always humilde and strong and everything that a poet should be. So I'm here to celebrate my homegirl. I want everybody to know that she's courageous and a beast. And I just heard through the grapevine that there's some new work coming in. So, you know, we're poets. We gotta look out for that. All right. I want to share a poem, a short one called El Prisionero. It's about a janitor that really made things pleasant while working, and because he sang really beautifully. So this is goes out to the homie. In the restroom, he is always singing. He is the janitor, the cleaner of hallways and toilets, the cleanser of soul, the healer of minds. He sings boleros, corridos, and classic rancheras. His is a bird of sacred plains, soaring through the valleys of a broken people, crying in the highest peak of our starving imaginations. He sings a song called El Prisionero, a song so powerful, a voice so free. It sounds like medicine of sacred herbs flowing through the air and healing the wounds of a people's confined emotions. I know this song. We are all this prisoner, this filth of reality, this open note that spins love and labor into our song. He is more than just a janitor. He is a healer, a sacred voice that has brought life back to a people who have forgotten who they are, and most of all, forgotten how to sing. Ooh, yeah. Oh, where's the host? There you go. Otto? All right, cool. My bad. Okay. Gracias. Cool.
Nadia has a favorite.
Oh.
Lady has a favorite.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You know, the one that she doesn't like, but she really likes.
So
She really likes
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, right. We're about to get rugged right now. Then.
Don't let me remind you of it. Just
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Since she's here.
Since he's here. Yeah, she does. You're right. Donato, thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. This is a poem, basically of an unfortunate situation. When you gotta go to the bathroom, but you just don't make it. I'm just kidding.
That was your other favorite.
thinking
Yeah. No. Yeah. This is called Canelita.
Now, do you understand me?
Yeah, Donato's a beast. Eh? The more I move, the more I begin to leak. The cactus juice. The cactus juice I drank in the morning is way too strong. Its power runs deeper than production lines. It's our mother's hands, the juice that comes from desert lips. It's what viciously fights the poisons of man. She could care less about the 90-day probationary period for new hires. My legs are clenched. My stomach is pushing. I've been holding for 6 hours, running around, unloading boxes, lifting pallets, then repeating the cycle over and over and over again. While trying to walk, my face becomes red. Like when a man loses all dignity, when he realizes this world has nothing to offer, not even a bathroom break to take a shit. Managers are trying to see who can hang and who can go home. All eyes are watching, and out of nowhere, I feel something inside me come out. The slimy feeling in my cheeks begins to talk. The ancient gushing language of a cactus begins to say, "Hijo, esto no es normal." As soon as lunchtime hits, I slowly walk to the bathroom. I sit on the toilet, look down, and there they are. The shit streaks that don't lie. My manhood stripped away and put on display for my spirit to see. While sitting here, I begin to laugh. These stains are the shape of Central America. I can see my people in Honduras, where factory workers have been known to wear diapers while working. While sitting here, I can't help but to laugh. fighting back tears while looking out into the sun through a small bathroom window and say, Puchica loco, pasame un pamper. Okay? Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. Look at that. All right, bro. Keep going, man. Thank you. Diosa for life.
Thank you. So I just want to say, I'm sure for those first timers here, if you don't know, you gotta ask either the baristas or look on a table counter for the bathroom code if you want to use the restroom. If not, you're gonna go through what Caesar described in that last poem. I'm just saying. So thank you so much for that. Yeah. So up next, who we got here today is the publisher of this book, founder of Ride of Roses Publishing House, based in Sethatna, unceded Tabanga territory of South Whittier, California. The streets that run through there are like Lakeland and Leland. There's a golf course in that area. I know about that because I had a friend that lives around that area. Well, his parents do. And the burger joints around there, I haven't had them yet, but I would like to if I get a chance. Geezer's is an awesome spot too in Santa Fe Springs nearby. So let's give it up for Brenda Baca.
How to follow Cesar K. Avalar. I know, right? Chingao. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I also want to say congratulations to Diosa on the publication of the anniversary, the book anniversaries. All these amazing titles. In particular, it's definitely Hechizera. A year ago, we were in a spooky place in Buena Park called the Cauldron celebrating, and it was truly spooky. And it was fun. I have great memories and scared the shit out of me, but not in Caesar's way. And then celebrating a church of my own.
Yes.
2 years, which is also right. Of roses because we are also
yeah.
we're twins.
Yes.
We're twins. December coming up soon. And then I think how many months are we in? Let's see, July, August, September, October. 3 months. A little beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Time to drop the bitch off at daycare. Yes.
Yeah.
I still need to sign your card. I just currently using it. Need to borrow someone's pen later. I was buying time because I wasn't sure which to read after Caesar's amazing poetry. But I'm gonna stick with my original set, and because we're celebrating Hechizera, I'm gonna keep it a little sassy, a little sexy. For Diosa, a little bit, because this is mostly bad girl poetry. You know. Okay, this one's called She Is Moved. Looking into his eyes, she had become a knee as his hand silently rested there. To her, that was the only part of her body breathing, and it came alive with his touch. The action was candid and unbroken, swift as sparrows hop and just as unexpected. His hand was on her knee, and that was enough for her. She became the shapes of many things after that. The narrow of the back, a tongue, a derriere, an abundance of wistful hair. She can fit in the palm of his hand, but he never asked her to live her life that way. Instead, he multiplied her into rapid clouds with a single kiss and blew her over mountaintops shaped like innocuous knees, dipping down to the dark ravine between her legs. Ooh. That's your style, Diosa. Where's the tip jar? This one's called There Was a Man. There was a man I loved once. Loved him so hard and so long, I thought the seams of my skin couldn't contain the flood of it all. When he first laid his mouth against mine, I felt like what it must have been like for Eve all those light years away in Eden when she kissed Adam for the very first time. I shook like the San Andreas fault in the summertime when he put his hands in mine and blew into my mouth. I was released into a million stars through God's great universe. Loving had never been so certain. And yet, as quick as an earthquake, he stopped loving me, looked me dead in the eye when I asked if he loved me, and he said simply, I don't love you anymore. The man I thought he was had fled, ran back to a world he tried to escape. His choice was made, and he left me with my own. Sad girl poetry. Let me jump to the empowering section of my book. real quick. There's more. Yeah, something a little bit different. I always like to read this when we're celebrating poets. So this one is called "You Helped Me," and it is like an ode to poets. You helped me remember poetry. And I think I wrote this when we were in class together in our workshop when we were putting our manuscripts together for the first book for a church of my own. And Diosa was writing Hechizera at the same time.
What?
Right? Yes, you were. Sorry. You helped me remember poetry. You helped me to gather my hatchlings, which grew cold in the elements. You helped me pull them out from under the dresser in the garage, from under the rosemary bush tucked deep into the bird of paradise. You helped me dig them out of the earwig defended oregano, deep in the overgrown grass, alongside the callas that grow in the shade of mommy's tall red rose tree near papi's manzano. You helped me remember me in the beat that was a moment, that became a walk around the block, that became a meditation, that became communion with Madre Tierra, that became my ancestors whispering in my ears, we are still here, todavía estamos aquí, en Tlili, en Tlapali. Thank you so much. Ta-da.
Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Thank you.
I mean, you guys can still see your stuff, just like,
Minimize the volume.
especially with the clapping and the yelling and stuff.
Thank you.
Like,
So minimize clapping and yelling,
just try to maintain indoor voice.
not like this one.
All right.
Like, just enough so you guys
Go like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that, Brenda. Yeah.
At least you,
Yeah,
I guess I can't read my downward right.
No. Anyways, like I said, thank you so much for that. It's awesome to have the publisher of Ride of Roses here. Amazing, bringing it down. All of you guys are gonna bring it tonight. Even if we have to like just, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so next up we have a person who has a title of a book. When I see the title, I think two things. One, of that Kanye West song, like Touch the Sky and Looking Extra Fly. The other, because of my background, being in the church scene and whatnot, it's a worship song. I touch the sky until I hit the ground. So those do come in my mind. I know, a little tangential, but please, but please give it up for Donato Martinez.
Hi, YouTubers. Welcome. I want to say, Diosa, you need to slow down on the publication of books. She's got 3 books, and I just got one. Right? Mine's only like 3 months old. She's already got another collection in the works. It's called Santa Claus is Chubby and Other Poems. So that's but in celebrating Diosa, I would like to read a few things from her most recent collection, published by Riot of Roses.
Oh.
It's called Memory Lane. Fucking GPS. You just have to bring me here, I guess. Out of all the damn streets in Southern California, you gotta take me down memory lane and some type of masochistic confrontation of apparent unhealed pain? Son of a bitch. What the hell does 562 have to do with 714 and 909 and 951? Listen to the ravens echo whisper, nevermore, nevermore. Pinche pájaro. Each street, each corner, each turn, a drop, filling my cup until my cup could no longer be contained. Pinche memory lane. Who would have thought that after all these years, you could still bring me so much pain? And the second one called So Long, Suckers. Because of all the assholes living in LA, I definitely should move closer to the bay. People in NorCal friendly, they say. Perchance up north, I will see much a brighter day. Maybe in a lake. I'll catch a nice fellow, I pray. I'm sick of all these LA putos and matos who just love to play. I must, I could, I should, and would certainly today leave behind the 626-323-562-714-909-951, and any which I dial you up. So long, suckers. We through. Congratulations, Diosa. I hope you enjoyed my rendition of your poems. All right. Keeping in the spirit of So Long, Suckers, I got a piece called Drunk Dios. Hearted men pour out when the sun sets, battle bruised hunched over and coughing up residue after inhaling dangerous chemicals from working in unsafe conditions and poor ventilation. These men are fathers, are tios, compadres, factory workers, mechanics and ditch diggers, gardeners, pescadores, cement sewer pipe builders, roofers, dust on their backs, sweat on their foreheads, permanent oil smudges between nails and skin, and muscles and veins bulge from their arms. Their cracked, callous, cut, bruised, pinch battered hands have rarely held a pencil, but now they grasp a 40-ounce in a brown paper sack. The first bitter taste of alcohol burns their throat, but slides like honey. They listen to some old Spanish songs that crack from the muffled speakers of their old beat-up Silverado in their driveway. This quiet moment of peace before walking into the chaos of the house because their children need new school clothes and backpacks, and their mujeres need new shoes. And other tios stumble into old cantinas. They dance with ficheras. They smoke half a pack of cigarette and slump over the bar. And past the lingering, burning clouds of smoke among chatter, laughter, and loud norteño music, his sobrino musters all the courage of a scrawny, freckle-faced mocosillo. He says, "Vamos, tío. My tia's waiting in the car. Está bien enojada." Tio's finally laying across the ripped back seat of the passed-down Toyota Tercel. The stench of alcohol and cigarettes permeates the car. Between sniffles and deep breaths, and whimpering like a scolded child, he says to his mujer, "I love you, mujer. Perdóname. I know. I won't go again. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Ni la conozco." His words are etching promises again and again, and the tears are streaming down his face. And for once, he is shredding his masculinity like peeling layers of old skin from his working hands. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna read one more. All right. See what we got here. Thank you for inviting me, Diosa. And I'm really in this. It's really nice to share space with all these beautiful poets that are celebrating the birthday, your birthday.
Yes.
She's turning 21.
Yay!
And we're celebrating. We're gonna go have some alcoholic drinks.
Yes.
I'm a little bit older than her, so
Yeah.
I'm 25, she's 21, so we're all good, you know. Okay. I'm gonna keep it in the spirit of relationships. I used to work at a liquor store.
Oh,
True story.
we're near one.
I used to work at a liquor store when I was young, stocking and stuffing the ice cooler with beer bottles and aluminum cans. I was mesmerized by the colorful liquor bottles behind the counter. Too expensive for a poor barrio kid. My favorite was a dark liquid in a green bottle. And tonight, I think of you. I remember the laughter erupting from our throats, maybe because of the many drinks I shared with you. Yours were always fruity and colorful and sweet, and mine were dark and sour and bitter, whiskey that burned my throat. But I was happy because I would see two of you when I drank. It would be nice if you thought of me tonight on my birthday. Call me, even though I hate birthdays because they remind me of my sadness and no one understands it. except the falling star in the night sky, the solo guitar strumming in the early hours, the heavy ripe fruit that falls from its tree, only to be forgotten or trampled, the alcoholic street vagrants, the woman fingering her change while waiting for a bus. I am all the sad music crushing in my bones. I'm the promises from your lips that never came. I'm the end of the book that never should be finished. I wait for you. I wait for you again and again, night after night, if only to hear your voice so that it soothes my loneliness. Tonight, I might forgive you for the hurt. I might even let you hold my hand to watch our bare feet leave imprints on the damp sand. But you won't call. I know this. So tonight, I will let that alcohol burn my throat again and again. One drink to remember and one drink to forget. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, Diosa.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diosa. Happy birthday to you. Oh, will YouTube give me a copyright infringement for singing that? Okay, good. Well, thank you so much for that, Donato. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you for the first time.
Definitely. Yeah. Glad to. I'm looking forward to seeing you more. Read more and getting your book soon.
Yes.
And by the way, everyone that has read tonight, I would like for y'all to be on Let's Stack because that journal does nominate people for awards. So going back to Brenda Vaca earlier, for those that don't know, she is the Best of the Net nominee for nonfiction for Best of the Net. That is co-run by Sundress Publications. So let's get up for that real quickly. Yeah. And then Amanit. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So tonight we are here to celebrate Hechizera. If you stumble across this on the internet, awesome, because it is an awesome book. And also, you can find some of these poems in other anthologies that have some of the poems in other anthologies within the last year. So it's through Four Feathers Press, and then most notably for the erotic poems that are in here as well, because it is also erotic. In the Syzyx podcast that came out like a couple months ago. So yeah, so this is a very exciting collection. It's fun. It's like that one movie with Tia and Tamara, but not for kids, and that's a good thing. Really good thing because we all love some very sultry, spicy, and just entertaining like content. Especially like we're not in the kids group anymore, so yeah, I enjoy something that's spicy and be like fuck. That's the best way I can put it. All right, and I'm trying my best not to be loud, but let's give it up for Diosa Sechacota. I can't even see it right now.
OMG. What a way to celebrate my birthday. I woke up in Sonora, Mexico this morning,
Nice.
wrapping up a poetry encounter or a poetry festival. And then I was sitting in the parking lot just before we started doing an interview with Universos Descalzos. And I was officially named a slam poet.
Ooh.
Chicana slam poet.
Yeah.
And even though yes, I won the Slam Diaspora, which won me entrance to the Avia Yala and a plane ticket to Brazil. I've always hesitated to just label me. And no, I was baptized today. You are a slam poet. So I own the title. I am. And I've hesitated to say slam champion too. But anywho, so I'm just super excited. It's a birthday. It's an anniversary. It's a multiple anniversary, and here sharing it with amazing poets who said yes And we're just having a great time. So, without further ado, does anybody have a favorite they want me to read? Anybody from,
Let's hear some of those erotic pieces.
Yes.
well, the whole book? Oh. We'll just start. Butcher. I was not an educated professional. I was not a dedicated teacher. I was not a talented poet. I wasn't even an attractive woman. I was simply a piece of meat, a pussy he wanted to fuck. Butcher.
The butcher, I get it, okay.
The butcher. Ex Monterage. I think you have to read it to skip. Diosa X X'd her partner, then hexed her ex. The lying extraordinaire by exorcising the demon he left behind with the help of her ex Monterage. What? Sigo leyendo, no le, lo sigo. Okay. 10 amantes. En español. Yo tenía 10 amantes. A los cabrones se les remueve. Ya nomás me quedan 9. De los 9 que quedaban, más mentiroso que Pinocho, ya nomás me quedan 8. De los 8 que quedaban, el cobarde tenía machete, ya nomás me quedan 7. De los 7 que quedaban, el mamón me borró del Face, ya nomás me quedan 6. De los 6 que me quedaban, el celoso pegó de brincos, ya nomás me quedan 5. De los 5 que quedaban, el maricón se echó. Ya nomás me quedan 4. De los 4 que quedaban, se creía del mundo el juez. Ya nomás me quedan 3. De los 3 que me quedaban, el boludo se fue con 2. Ya nomás me quedan 2. De los 2 que me quedaban, en la cárcel del tribuno, ya nomás me queda 1. De ese 1 que quedaba, che vendidos e hizo güero. Ya nomás me queda 0. Entre perlas y diamantes acabaron los amantes, pero ni tarde ni perezosa, pronto se mueve esta diosa. La lenta, mañana empieza nueva cuenta. La lenta, mañana empieza nueva cuenta.
I know what we can do.
Okay.
Read through it.
Es
Maybe also would
a
get us
buena.
kicked out of place.
Para que
You're the only one that would get us.
not the first time. I've been kicked out of a Buddhist temple and be kicked out of a cafe. La Valentina. Oh, that's a story. That's got to be a story.
Story time.
Ya llegó Valentina Domínguez, la que con pistola en mano dice, ni me jodas, ni me chingues. Piu, piu. Ahí está, para que no digan. Nightmare.
Yes.
Somebody take a picture of Brenda's face. Keeps you up at all hours at night, stimulating hypervigilance and those that begin by pounding on the chest and in their attempt to escape, strangle your atoms out at my request. 1, 2, I'm coming for you. I'll make you toss and turn, drenched in a cold sweat, daggers to the heart, lest you ever forget. 3, 4, you'll be begging me for more as I make you scream in the dead of night while you surreptitiously surrender in a paraplegic fight. 5, 6, I will use your magic stick against you, casting simple spells which will create chaotic convulsions. The more you try to resist, the greater my expulsions. 7, 8, your pain will be great. Heart the evidence on your neck when you awake. And for heaven's sake, don't be fooled into thinking I am yours to take. 9, 10, you'll want to relive this again and again. Dying for just one more night, filled with painful pleasure and oxymoronic fright, never wanting to close your eyes when. Night. Good night. Okay.
What?
Uno, dos. I've never read this one out loud para que nos corran con ganas. La lengua del amor.
57.
67.
Ah.
Tápate los hijos. Hazme el amor con tu lengua, con esa lengua elocuente que me susurra dulcemente al oído, lengua que transforma las palabras más sencillas en un manjar de sílabas suculentas y sensuales. Con esa lengua empieza con palabras civilizadas y termina con gemidos salvajes. Hazme el amor con esa lengua antigua, esa lengua sabia y profética, esa lengua portal hacia un mundo esotérico, donde las polaridades de liberación y atracción suelen existir al mismo tiempo, donde mutuamente damos y recibimos, siendo simultáneamente masculino y femenino, donde nuestras secreciones corporales forman un mar de amor profundo e inmenso. Hazme el amor con esta lengua indígena, lengua de nuestros antepasados, que me transporta a un mundo muy lejano que vive aún dentro de mí, que unifica nuestras vidas pasadas en el presente perpetuo, haciendo que nuestros corazones formen un solo latido, inquietando al cuerpo con el deseo de danzar al ritmo del sexo sagrado, donde no solo existe la penetración física, sino también la penetración espiritual. Hazme el amor con esa lengua mágica, esa lengua que recorre mi cuerpo como un diccionario delirante de dichos desafiantes, estimulándome desde la glándula B hasta aquel conocido punto G. Esta lengua erótica que se desliza suavemente sobre mi piel, estremeciendo hasta la más última célula de mi cuerpo, provocando el desborde de mis mieles encantadoras, el néctar de esta diosa éxtasis encarnada, la que da luz con su orgasmo catártico al paraíso. Un paraíso que ni Adán ni Eva llegaron a conocer, donde todas las lenguas de todos los mundos se funden para formar un solo idioma. impecablemente e incondicionalmente amor.
All right, go outside, get some air.
Oh, uno más, chiquito.
Sí.
Y ya nos vamos.
Ya.
En español, porque a lo mejor.
Sí, es mejor.
Ya cállate y cómeme. Mi corona. Ok. No necesito de tu labia, necesito de tu lengua. No me interesa escuchar tus monstruosas mentiras. Mejor ven a deleitar tu endemoniado paladar en mi mágico manjar, donde abunde la lujuria y todita verdad. Tan, tan.
Just go scream outside.
Yeah. Seriously. What?
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah. So, when I made the advertisements for this event today, one of the songs that came in my head, and it was fitting because there's a lot in this book, and especially what Diosa just read, it's a lot more than just like, I cast a spell on you, and I'm gonna put a vex on you. It's just a lot of fun and a lot of, like, liberation and sexuality. Like, that's why I chose that song. He believes in a beauty. He's Venus as a boy. He believes in
York.
yes. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and thank you, Caesar, for reading as well. It's always awesome to have community, poetic community, and yes.
A shout out to Ivy, who was supposed to be here but couldn't join us. And very sad that she couldn't.
I know. I know, AD, if you watch this, because we love you and we can't wait to celebrate with you again. And thank you so much, YouTube, and have a good night.